Hi guys, welcome back, and on this episode we're going to be talking about a very, very interesting topic that we get asked almost on a daily basis. Now, the question is, do you need a dedicated leather cleaner? I'm going to answer this with a simple no, but I'm going to start from the bottom so you can see where my train of thought is. So imagine you're a consumer who is either starting detailing or you've been doing it for a year, 2 years, maybe 5 years, who knows. And you go to a retail outlet and you get proposed with these options for the interior. So you get a leather cleaner, you get a plastic slash dash cleaner, Alcantara cleaner. You then get an interior detailer. You then get a plastic renovator or dressing, leather conditioner, and potentially a suede cleaner, okay? Suede slash Alcantara. So that's 7 options I've just given you. I may be missing 1 or 2. But those are your main ones. Now, when you go and look at the vast array that I've just mentioned to you, like, what the hell do I use? So, modern leather is factory coated. There is just, I need to jog my brain as to when it wasn't factory coated, but many, many years ago. So basically, most cars you see on the road now imply into the bracket that I'm talking about, apart from a few examples which I'll touch on. So you get your leather substrate, it's either painted or coated, or in some cases both. So when you're cleaning leather, you're not cleaning leather, you're cleaning the, let's say, the clear coat, okay? So this part, you are cleaning the leather part of it, which in most cases is faux leather or fake leather anyway. You're not cleaning leather. Same thing on cars. When people say, what's the best wax for a black car, pink car, blue car? It doesn't matter, because it's not black that you're touching in this instance. You're touching clear coat that is above the black. So, factory leather, okay? It does not need a dedicated leather cleaner. As I've already mentioned, you're not cleaning the actual leather part of it. Now, you're going to ask, what do I clean it with? Now, a very premium, good, high-end, total interior cleaner. I'm not talking about an interior detailer here, because that's a whole different thing to touch on. But a total cleaner that doesn't add, doesn't remove, it doesn't add dressings within there, because that's basically not a cleaner. You can't have a cleaner with a dressing in it. It's like having a shampoo with a Thai dressing. They just don't mix. So a very good cleaner that basically, it opens up the pores, because everything is porous. Whether it looks unporous like metal or your skin or anything, everything is porous. The whole purpose of maintaining factory modern leather is you need to open the pores up, a bit like your skin. You need to open your pores up. You need to pull the dirt out, which either comes through wiping, or in some worst cases, you need to agitate it with a detailing brush to kind of pull up any ingrained dirt. And then you take something like, I've got these ready, multiple utility towels to scoop away everything, and then repeat the process all over. Now, like I said, premium total interior cleaner. I mean, we've got a very, very, very popular one. It's called U-Interior. It's very, very simple. So it is designed to work on leather, plastic, Alcantara, carpets, everything basically bar glass. Now, in my previous car, I had carbon fiber in there. In this car, there's going to be plenty of carbon fiber. Now, it's a total cleaner. So I would just spray a few sprays on my first utility towel, and I would gently wipe. In some cases, it depends if you've got any staining. You would maybe add a bit more pressure, but in general, it's just a simple wipe and remove. In some cases, you can just leave it. If you're cleaning leather, it just soaks into the leather. So once you wipe away the dirt, and you've got the wet patches, it depends on the type of interior, but let's say on my leather seats, because I'm doing other things anyway, I'll just let it self-evaporate. That is perfect. You do not need 7 different cleaners to hit 7 different parts of your car, because let's face it, on most cars, I mean, on here, I'll give you an example. I've got carpets, I've got plastics on the door cards, which is kind of one type of plastic. I've got plastics on the pedal, which is a different type of plastic. I've got Alcantara in there, I've got suede in there, which, okay, let's make that one because it's pretty much the same. Carbon, it's unbelievable. So I would need to line up 5 different products for 5 different cleanings. And in most cases, you would say, yes, that's a good idea. However, the 5 dedicated products are normally not even full strength. So what is the point? But the few examples that you would use a dedicated leather cleaner on, so I'll give you an example, a premium leather cleaner I'm talking about here. So Bentley, Rolls-Royce, they're known for taking the most premium, real cowhide into the cars, and if you watch how they make their interiors, it's unbelievable. Even if it's got a stretch mark from birth, it's discarded, it's just not good enough for that car. Now, if you do not have a premium leather cleaner to clean a car like that, again, we do a lot of high-end cars in here. Now, we've had a few Bentleys, we've had a few Rollers, and basically what we do, we will dilute this by 50%. So 50% of the bottle, so it's a 1-to-1 mix. So 250 ml of this bottle would be Hume Interior, 250 ml we would use water, give it a good shake just to kind of, you know, make the formula whole again, and you have it on the leathers. Now the reason you would do this is because, again, these leathers are very, very sensitive. So it's a precautionary measure. You would want to kind of use as little agitation, as little bite as possible. If you need more bite, again, a full strength version sometimes is needed. So it depends on the sort of level of contaminants you have within your leather. Now, as I said, there's very, very few car manufacturers that go to the effort of using real hide within. And I mean, you've got different types of hide within this, you know. Is it Mobuck, Roebuck or something like that? You've got specific types of cows that they use in specific type of cars because of the grain and the quality. It's unbelievable. But again, it's very easily manageable. Now, when you're cleaning your mum's car, your car, anything like that, unless you've got cars worth 150, 200k plus, total interior cleaner is what you need, because as I said, a lot of these dedicated products aren't even that dedicated. Now, for the people who've used a number of those products, you'll probably agree with me on this. A lot of the leather cleaners are that knocked down, so that diluted, ready to use in the bottle, that it's just useless anyway, even if you had a super high-end car. So, as I said, we've had experiences from, you know, cheap cars, medium cars, very, very expensive cars, and this has just saved us every single time. I'm just giving you an example. This is what we produce, and this is exactly why we've done what we've done with this product specifically, rather than pumping out 7 different products and doing more of like a money grab. Let's buy all of them. You need this, you need that, which is, again, I'm trying to be as honest as I can with you here. And I've had a lot of professional experience on the cars that I've just mentioned. So I hope this helps. Again, in fact, I'll touch on this point, leather conditioners. It's the same answer. No, you do not need this. You're not coating the leather in this, so the moisturizers will not sit within the leather. They will sit on top of the clear coat, and all the grease you have just removed from something like this, you're putting back on to the seats because it says conditioner on it. Unless you know the chemistry behind these products, which I don't expect you to do, nobody's going to know. So you're taking what's at face value from certain brands, saying it's a conditioner or a feeder into the leather. And like, realistically, do you think, even this car, it's a very, very expensive car, does this car have uncoated leather? No, it doesn't. The leather in this car is coated the same as pretty much every other car, like I've just mentioned. So conditioners, again, no. A sealant, however, a leather sealant could be a very, very viable option for you, because again, like a paint sealant, you're sealing in the clear coat, and especially on white leather, when you can get transfer marks from your jeans, especially if you've got like super like black jeans or dark blue jeans. There is a lot of issues with that. So a leather sealant is amazing. They come in paste form, liquid form, spray form, doesn't really matter. Again, leather coatings are a thing now, so those are very viable options. We've coated plenty of leather here as well. But in terms of your conditioners, again, that is old school. Now, unless you've got like a 1960s classic American car, something like that, that has got, you know, good leather, and you want to kind of feed into it, yes, you can use a leather conditioner 100%. on anything new, I wouldn't even waste your money on that sort of product. So I hope this video, it's a short one. I hope it's answered a lot of your questions. A lot of people do get confused. Like I said, you get offered so many choices, and a lot of the interior choices is leather cleaner, leather cleaner. It doesn't work. So shoot me any more emails and questions, because this is interesting. I love answering customer questions, and hopefully the one customer last week who asked this question, again, there's been a lot more, but the person who's asked this question, hope this goes into many, many more kind of homes now, and this answers thousands of questions. But if you've got any more questions that you would like aired on YouTube, please shoot us an email, and we'll certainly be happy to video a response to this. Guys, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.